One view, you know the rules. I get to watch an ad one time and tell if it's good branding, a good direct response, or just a crappy ad. I'm specifically looking for Connect TV.
Baby, you're a classic. And so is the soda in your hand. It's got that iconic flavor that the doctor's famous for, but without all the typical soda baggage. That's right. It's time to love soda again.
A clever commercial. You're in a vertical that is competing with major brands. So how do you stand out? And in the CPG world, it's hard to stand out anyway, right? You're talking about fractional differences. You're talking about, how clever it was that they talk about, basically effectively Dr. Pepper without using Dr. Pepper's name as a comparison. It's extremely clever. You're competing against people who know that they want Dr. Pepper, right? So that little competition, that's amazing. It's a great asset. I think the voiceover does a great job at catching your attention. I'd love it if we could throw a URL throughout. Again, some of the variables we look for. Does it make me put my phone down and pick my head up? Do I have a URL logo throughout? Is it memorable? Does it have a strong call to action? Does it highlight the unique selling points? It's very tough and slightly different vertical to vertical. In the CPG world, it's hard to give all of those. I think it does touch on the unique selling points. And at the end card is really strong with showing the sugar, etc., etc. Hurdle you have is pretty quick. And that end card, you can have to be a fast reader, and I'm not that guy. So, I would have to watch this a few times. And that's one of the variables where we score, is how often do I have to serve the ad. It's effectively the end score. I like the fact that they use the can a lot, which has the name on it. I think that's really clever. I would like to see the logo throughout. I think you could do it in a subtle enough way that's still there throughout. But I do like using the product. It does touch on some of the unique selling points. It is professional. It is memorable. And I do think it has a strong end card. Some of the things that I would change if we were looking at DR, but I want to stress in a CPG world, it's less on the DR and a little bit more on the branding side. But the end card, where do you want me to go? Where do you sell? Do you sell all over? Is it local grocery stores you want to sell? Is it D2C? Where is it you want to sell these products? And so I think it's important to have that in the end card. I think it's important to have the name, URL throughout. But I think it does a great job and ticks it. So when I talk about the name throughout, I'll give it half a score there because it has the can that has it. But these are slight little tweaks. So I'd give it a 7.2, 7.3. Let's go with 7.3. I'll give it a 7.3 across the board. I think it's a really clever asset. I think they did a lot with a vertical that's really tough to build those great assets for.